Okay, so this thing is recording. And you can see me. It's a bit skew, but you can see me. I'm trying to zoom in a bit. Alright, that's not working. Right, hold on, let me try. Oh! You see, I don't really like this. No, sorry. This isn't working for me. I'm gonna have to do it like this. So sorry for the camera in my face. Alright, so here we go. This is a review on what I've been using, the products that I've been using for my recovery of my brachioplasty. What I have found to work and not to work, and my current status, which isn't really great, but I don't think it's got anything to do with the scar or the surgery. So here I go. So I have to pause it quickly for a second. Right, so let me just start. So I've been using the cocoa butter, Palmer's cocoa butter formula skin therapy oil, and this is what it says. It is for, I don't know if this thing focused in. Doesn't seem like it's gonna focus. Anyway, it says formulated to help improve the appearance of scars, stretch marks, dry, damaged skin, uneven skin tone, and aging. And then it has that in, which is so blurred, but it is spelled CETESOMATE hyphen E. So Setter's soulmate. I can't pronounce that. Complex. I've never been able to pronounce it, but anyway. This is basically what I use. Then I use this is the serum, which is obviously a lot more intense. Exact same company, scratchy serum. And so I use those two together. I did used to use okay, also let me just skip. I'm skipping ahead now. Ugh. And I'm using this Vaseline Aloe Fresh 24-hour protection. Never did use this before. This is an underarm thing. Okay, so here's the thing. I started off using, as you guys know, the bio oil, which initially was perfect. There was no problems with it. And then the bio oil stopped. It didn't stop working. It just started making a lot more tightness. And the tightness was really sore and pretty unbearable. So I switched to something else, which is the Skin Therapy Palmer's oil. And I carried on using the scar serum, the e-scar serum. I've been using that from day, so that's pretty okay. In my last video, you saw that I still had I hadn't shaved my arms, underneath my arms, and that was because I didn't want to. I don't want anything messing or fussing with my armpits, because my scar goes underneath there. So the way my scar has been done is that it runs underneath my arm. Not into my armpit, but on the side of my armpit. So I'll try and pause this and show you. Alright, so other people's scar, let me just try and zoom in. So other people's scars don't run like mine. Other people's scars run here, on the inside. So they run more inside than mine. I don't know how to explain it, because obviously now I'm just being a douche with my camera, so I'm just being in douche mode now. This is just stupid. But anyway, so what I'm trying to say to you is that my scar runs a totally different way. That's basically it. My scar kind of runs. Hold on, let me try this. Oh, right. There it is. So, you wanna come help me? Okay, thank you. Hold on. Alright, brilliant. My husband's gonna help me. That's way better. Okay. Alright. So come on, run quickly because I've been doing it for a long time. Can you see me? So what I've been trying to say is other people's scar runs kind of like from here. Don't come in so close. They just need to see everything I'm doing. Runs in from maybe the elbow, either maybe more on the outside, or it will run from here, like from the inside of the like kind of the inside of the elbow, and it will maybe run underneath this way, so it will end up running into the armpit. Mine doesn't run that way. Mine, if you can see, if I do this, there's nothing. If I stand backwards, again, you can't see anything. If I put my arm down, again, you can't see anything. So my scar, I don't know, it runs in a bit of a weird way. It kind of runs from the outside. It kind of turns with the shape of my arm, and then it kind of comes in. You need to be focusing on me, seriously. And then it comes in. And then as you can see, it ends on the outside of the armpit. Other people's end a lot more inside. Anyway, that has been pretty okay for me in certain things, but it's also been a bane, because obviously every time I put down my arm, wherever this is, it's kind of inside, and I've developed yeah, I don't think you can really see it, but I've developed a rash on this side. It's more prominent on the other side. Oh, sorry, I'm flashing. Am I not? Okay. So here, again, there's a lot of redness there, you can see, and there, and up here on the inside of my scar. If you, my husband, can you come in? See there? You see, it looks almost like eczema. There. Can you see it? Can you see that? Can you see all of that? Right, so it really isn't very pretty. Again, the same thing here. Can you see? Bring it in, babe. There. Right here on the inner side. So, no, here. Is it here? Right, so, thank you. So he's helped me a lot, but, so that's the problem I have lately. And initially I thought it was because I did not, this is such a shit review because I'm just jumping all over the place, but I'll try and sum it up in a bit. Initially I thought it was because I was not shaving, and I thought, okay, maybe it's the sweat, and then I thought, okay, maybe it might not be the sweat, it might be I was using the Sure spray, which I've always used. I've never not used it, and I thought, okay, maybe that's a bit of the problem. And then it turned out that it wasn't none of that. It was I send my washing off to the laundry, and I get it laundered, and they had changed up whatever they were using, and so it just didn't work for me. It made me sick. It's made me sick and given me an infection. As can you close my bath water, please? Please. As has yeah, it was the laundry, and yeah, it gave me, I busted out. It couldn't have been anything else, and the reason it couldn't have been anything else is because it is solely in my bra area and underneath my arms. And as you guys know, I wear long sleeved tops because obviously I feel a way about my arms. So I closed my account with that laundry, and I'm now with a new laundry, and I provide my own detergent, so to say. I found something on QVC, and it really works. For people, well, I'll see if it really works for people with sensitive skin, because I've got my first set of laundry back today from the new company, and so far I'm really impressed. I think I was maybe expecting a bit more from the product as far as the stain removal goes, but I love the smell. There is literally no smell. Everything looks as clean as it can be, considering that I haven't added any pre-stain spray remover and all of that. Like, I haven't provided none of that, so I'm pretty okay with what I've got. Obviously, if my washing machine and my tumble dryer was working, I could have done it myself at home, and it would have been a lot easier. But those items aren't working, and I'm screwed. So the washing still needs to get done. So that was it. So initially, I was like, oh, okay, it is the laundry, and no, it was my arms, my armpits. Okay, I was like, no, I shaved my armpits. So what I've decided, just for safety's sake, I'm gonna just go back to waxing. I think it's okay for me to wax at this point because I generally do wax. So and it stays, way longer because it pulls up the follicles. I think it's safe for me to wax. I'll go back and I've shaved now, but I'm gonna go and get it waxed just for safety's sake. And then, so that's the first thing. So that's the first thing I thought was causing the problem. I thought it was me, right? And then secondly, when my son got sick and he got this overall rash as well, then I realized it's not just me. And my daughter, her skin has been changing as well. And, it hasn't been great because it's not just in the one area underneath my bust that I showed and my scar. It is also, like spots, like eczema kind of spots busting out on our switches, and it's shit. It's not nice. So, and because of the long sleeve tops rubbing and the detergent with the oils and stuff, that's just not a good look. Anyway, so that's that situation. Then I bought all new bedding for the master bedroom, because and I threw away most of my old bedding. Well, I'll give it to charity shops. I don't throw away stuff like that. That is more to do, I suppose, with also my past, but also they had washed quite a lot of stuff, and to get that rewashed, it was just pretty long, and it's time for a change in any case. The other problem is, so that's another thing, I've changed the bedding. So I mean, it's been pretty okay actually. It has improved. Then we have an issue in my house with mold. It is a really bad problem. I mean, seriously bad. So that's another thing I was thinking that might be affecting, because obviously at this point the spores are airborne. We have spores, and it is affecting everybody's immune system and everybody's respiratory system in my house. So this is it's a bad place to be in at the moment. So that was that. So then another thing I've gone back to doing was, when I started bathing initially, I don't have a shower. So when I started bathing initially, I would lay in the water on my knees, and then I would just soak my arms in for ages. Like, I'd have my arms like this. So I'd be like this in the bath. I'd be like this on my knees, like this, and I'd be like this. So my arms would be like this. I'd keep them flat and I'd be soaking them. I'd bath with quite a lot of water just to make sure that my arms were continuously getting soaked. I had no bubble bath in, and I solely bath with Dove soap, not the fake stuff, the proper, 1/4 moisturizing cream Dove soap. So that's what I was using. I'm coming, baby. And so I've gone back to doing that, because I started washing with the bubble soap and the shower gels and all of that shit, and that just dries your skin out. Hold on, I need to get my baby. So, and that just dries everything out. Yeah, okay, there we are. And that just dries everything out. So I've gone back to washing with no bubbles and the Dove quarter moisturizing soap again. So that should hopefully work. I've got my new laundry back today. Junior, stop being such a silly boy. Honestly, such a douche. Anyway, so you see, such a douche. And yeah, so I've gone back to doing that, and I will let you guys know how I get on. But those dry spots are there. This is what I'm using. I've brought this up in my videos before, in one of my simple beauty videos, when I said what I use when I shave afterwards down there. So it is this. This is what I'm using now. Junior, it's called sorry, I've got my big head in my arms. It's called clomatrazole cream. That's what it's called. Um, yeah, clotrimazole. That's basically how he's shaking me. Sorry. Um, so that is what we used with my son when they had the fungal infection, the ringworms, and it worked. So I've been using that solidly for 2 days now, and it does hurt. It really hurts and it burns, but it works. So yeah, like I said, I will let you guys know because it's getting on to 15 minutes now, so it's a bit long. But the creams and the oil, the serum and the oil is working just fine. And I haven't been putting it on, and I haven't been putting it on since last night because I don't know what's going on. So I'll put I'll have a bath now, put the clotrimazole back on, put my long top on from the new laundry place, and see how that works out for me. And I'll keep you guys updated. But my review as far as the skin therapy oil and the skin serum goes, it works brilliantly. The Dove soap again works brilliantly. Also, if anybody can actually help me, if you know what cream is really good for really dry, like Afro-Caribbean skin, whatever you want to call it, really dry skin, for people of color, please let me know. I've tried the cocoa butter, that's not working anymore. The E45, that's not working. I've tried the Neutrogena, that works, but it stinks. It doesn't really work properly either. So please, any advice with regards to stuff that will definitely moisturize my type of skin would be really, really great. Okay, one love, people. Look at my son, look at him, look at what he's doing. He's such a douche. You're kicking. He's just kicking stuff. He's kicking stuff. Alright, bye bye.